I was hoping you might find it interesting to hear a little about how golf clubs have evolved over the last few years, certainly through my lifetime. When I was playing the game many years ago, this was characteristic. It's a steel shafted driver. It's got a head made of persimmon with an insert screwed into the club face, and it's got this aluminium sole plate on it, under which is a big plug of lead that's screwed in for security. And you couldn't make it much bigger. It would be too cumbersome, not particularly strong. So that was okay when the shaft was 43 inches in length, made out of steel. And Jack Nicklaus used to generate 120 miles an hour clubhead speed with one of these little things. And at my best, herniating myself, I would go at 114, and 110 was my usual more exalted clubhead speed. Now the modern clubs, as you can see, are dramatically different. The two obvious differences are that the head is massively larger and the shaft is longer. Now they couldn't make the club this size with the old materials. They just wouldn't hold up under the strain, but with the new exotic materials like titanium it became possible, and that allowed them to take advantage of the new shaft material, which was graphite fiber. When it first emerged, it was thought that the benefit was that it's lighter and that would allow you to put more weight in the head and get more power. Quite quickly they figured out that actually that wasn't the benefit. The benefit was to make it longer. Now, can you imagine this little-headed Tommy Armour here with a longer shaft? It would look like a pea on the end of a stick. It would become progressively very much harder to meet a golf ball. And so they needed to go with a bigger head. Now, they, with these new materials, were able to do that, and that meant that they could lengthen the club. So now modern champions are moving the club at 130 plus miles an hour, and of course gaining enormous power. It does render some of the most famous golf holes in the world somewhat obsolete. So they're hunting for extra room on the other side of the railway track or in somebody's back garden to just try to keep these wonderful golf holes from losing their importance. And of course, I, being a little old-fashioned, tend to be a little sad about that. So there's the modern and there's the old stuff.